Hi there, Julie Russo here, creator of Structures of Equality, where we're making sense of math stories. If you're new to structures, they're a reading comprehension tool that helps students better understand number stories. Before we get started, make sure you remember to subscribe to my channel below. I post weekly videos with actionable tips. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified when they're available. This story comes to me from Kim Lesser. She's a teacher at Holly Grove Elementary School, which is in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. The story says, Jackson is 6 feet tall. He is walking in the Thanksgiving Day parade and holding a rope for the turkey parade balloon. The balloon is 12 times as tall as Jackson. How tall is the turkey balloon? So, first thing I would do, that I always do with kiddos, is talk about the characters, the setting. Is there an action? What's the thing or unit we're counting? What's the math main idea? The math main idea in this story describes a comparison relationship. It compares Jackson's height to the balloon's height. And the thing where the unit is feet. So there's a lot happening in that story. This is a special kind of comparison story. It's a multiplicative comparison story. And I've been getting a lot of these types of stories with a lot of different questions. People wonder, should I draw a repeated equal groups or should I draw a compare structure? If the story describes a comparison relationship, whether it's multiplicative or not, I always encourage teachers to talk to students about the comparison relationship in a story. We use a compare structure. If a student decides to draw an array or a repeated equal group structure and can explain their thinking to you, I accept that as well. But at the heart of it, this is a comparison relationship. So we're comparing Jackson's height, his height in feet, to the balloon. You can see the image on your screen is a little more nuanced than the one I have here, but this helps you understand how I would introduce it to students. So the pink strip represents Jackson's height. He is 6 feet tall. The balloon is 12 times as tall as Jackson. So sometimes a little visual image helps there. The balloon is 12 times as tall as Jackson. So we still have the line of equality in the multiplicative comparison stories, because right here is also 6 feet. The balloon is 1 times as much as Jackson up until this point. So they're equal in height right there. Here would be 2 times as much, 3 times as much, 4 times as much, 5 times as much, until we get to 12 times as much. And in the visual you have on your screen, you can see I've blocked it out so they can actually count up. The students could actually count up if you did that. You can also use manipulatives to model this. You can use snap cubes, where 1 snap cube represents Jackson's height. 12 snap cubes represents the height of the balloon, and they can visually compare Jackson's height to the height of the balloon. If students are struggling with the times as much language, you can always start with double. You can start with double. Students can get their head around that concept, and then you can add on to that multiplicative comparison relationship that occurs in some of these very challenging math stories. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend or check out the other videos I have available on my channel. For more free resources, join my email list and Facebook community. You can find the links below.